I was surprised on every page of your book. And I'm wondering if you were surprised at every moment of your research and how it felt to you, and what surprised you the most when you were working on this project.
I could have entitled the book Surprises, because I was surprised. Not for the Truman administration, which I knew very well since I had written about that and researched it in detail earlier. But I was really surprised what I found about the Eisenhower administration. And when I thought about it very as deeply as I could, I was really, I guess, almost disappointed is one of the words that I would use, at how casually that administration relied on nuclear weapons as the cheap way to guarantee security. Massive retaliation, brinksmanship, the new look, all of that set up a matrix that was the matrix that framed the entire Cold War. But it was also the matrix, the blueprint that Khrushchev followed in deciding to send his missiles to Cuba secretly. And then during the Cuban Missile Crisis, it was really one surprise after another. The sections that deal with Kennedy and the Cuban Missile Crisis are unique in that there were secret tape recordings made of all his meetings. And so we see the president, how he's thinking, how he's talking to his advisors, how he begins to change his mind from initially believing the best thing to do is attack Cuba to fearing that an attack on Cuba could end up starting a nuclear war. And he's way ahead of his advisors in this form of thinking, especially his military advisors, who never give up on the idea that we really need to attack Cuba. And we would have been surprised had we attacked Cuba, but I'll leave that for another question.